Well, the profession started in 1965 with a visionary by the name of Dr. Eugene Stead. Dr. Eugene Stead was chairman of the Department of Medicine at that time, and it was during the Vietnam War when there was a shortage of primary care physicians. So he had this vision that he wondered, well, how could he fill the gap of primary care physicians? Then he thought about that there were these individuals who were coming out of Vietnam who had an enormous amount of healthcare experience, and they were medical corpsmen.
Through the brainchild of Dr. Eugene Stead, who saw the need for not only these corpsmen to have a place to put those skills that they had mastered in Vietnam to work in a civilian place, but also in order to meet a societal need of delivering health care.
I decided to be a PA because I think it's a natural extension of what I was doing before, which was a Navy corpsman, and the profession was built upon Navy corpsmen and medics in general. And so it just felt like a natural career progression for me. And being here at Duke, it's where it all started, and so it's really where I wanted to be and get a good start in the profession.
That innovation and that inception of the program has really shaped who the Duke PA program is. And I think that's because we're used to thinking about what our society needs, what our health workforce needs, and answering or providing a solution in that response.
It's a really exciting time right now. We're really looking to improve the healthcare system, improve access and the quality of care while reducing cost. And a lot of policymakers and organizations are really looking to other healthcare providers, such as PAs, to help solve those problems. And so I really see an increased need for PAs. I see that we're going to have some unique roles that are going to be explored. There's lots of innovative ways they're looking to use PAs in almost every specialty of medicine. So I see nothing but wonderful things on the horizon for PAs.
For me, what stands out about the Duke PA program is that every day when I walk in the door, I appreciate and recognize that excellence is endemic. I think every hallway I walk down, every time I walk into the classroom or a small group room or a colleague's room, I see people who are working very hard for the right reasons.
So I think there are a lot of things that make the Duke PA program unique, and I think some of those are just by virtue of being part of a world-renowned medical center. I think we have the advantages of having our students being taught by leading world experts, whether they're giving a lecture or on rotations that students participate in.
The Duke University Physician Assistant Program's mission is to educate caring, competent, culturally sensitive physician assistants who are responsive to the needs of their community and committed to the positive transformation of the healthcare system.
And when I want students to come, I just want them to immerse yourself in it, just embrace it, and just work hard because you'll never get another opportunity like this, and the rewards and the dividends that will pay going forward are just priceless.
Duke was, right from the start, the program I wanted to shoot for. Beyond just its well-known name and the heritage behind it, I actually had the opportunity to work with a Duke physician assistant back when I was working in the ER. And she was honestly top-notch, one of the best PAs I knew. So I would like to obtain the same education that she did in order to be just as great as she was.
The ideal Duke PA student is going to academically be able to succeed here. But what we're really looking for overall is someone who cares about people.
Our selection process is based on a lot of different factors. Predominantly, though, we want wonderful, caring providers to graduate from this program who will take great care of patients.
Well, we always say, would I want this person taking care of me or a member of my family? That's something that's very important to us.
And a lot of thought was put into creating this building and the space that we needed to educate students. So when I look at the space that we have to work with and the space that students have and the comfort that brings them, it's absolutely amazing.
I like the fact that it feels like home. We do spend the majority of our day here from 8 to 5, And if you are around here, you would know that the big comfy white couches is one of my spots where I can just sit and relax and get work done.
I love that we're around and surrounded by nature. Me and a couple of the other people go running sometimes around the neighborhood for a 3 or 5 mile run in between classes, and I love that.
Durham is a really up-and-coming city. It's got a lot of cool coffee shops and bars and restaurants downtown, and the food is incredible. This is a foodie city, so if you like food, come to Durham.
I am a foodie, and Durham does have a lot of great trendy restaurants. It has a lot of culture. It has a lot of hiking trails that you can just, after a stressful day at school, you can take a nice walk, relax. So I do like the city life. I'm still a Brooklyn girl at heart, but I do like to be able to just enjoy the scenery and relax and take in the culture.
From day one, we learned that teamworking and collaboration is the key to a successful environment. We learned that we will have many different partners, nurses, doctors, technologists that we are going to work with. But we need everybody's help and everybody's knowledge base in order to solve a patient problem.
And I remember one instance we were learning about EKGs, and one of our classmates was pretty proficient in EKGs. So we had a Saturday class with him, and he taught us all. So using everyone's backgrounds really helped us each get along to graduation.
The day-to-day life of a PA student at Duke is hard. It is Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 class. But it is worth it. The students become your family and they support you through everything. The advisors are right there trying to get you through this. They want you to succeed.
The first year student coming into this program should expect to be challenged at a level that you have never been challenged before in your life. And even with my background, having been an undergrad at Duke, I was expecting that there was going to be a pretty high level coming in, but even then I undershot what it was that I was exposed to. But when you come out of it, I think it's really important that as you go, you take a couple of moments here and there between units, between tests, to really sit down and evaluate and take a step back and get that perspective to say, wow, look at how much I've done. Because when you're finished, it is absolutely unbelievable how much knowledge you've gained and how ready you are to practice.